All I was trying to say is...
You making it clear that you haven't had any work.
No, well, yeah, just because people always say that I did, and I'm flattered that they even think I did. But just to, like, girls... And I Photoshop my pictures. I tell people that, too. So maybe that might throw people off sometimes. But almost all girls Photoshop their pictures to an extent. So, but...
So you Photoshop your pictures, Jay?
I don't even know how. I don't even know where to start.
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live from First Class Sounds, it's the voice of DJ Scream. Big Bank is here, Baby Jade is here. We have a special guest today on Big Facts by the name of Ruby Rose. Yay. Ruby Rose is here on Big Facts.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
Hey.
Everything good?
Everything's great.
Welcome to Big Facts. I feel like this is going to be a great conversation today.
I agree. I think so, too.
So if somebody's not familiar with Ruby Rose, let's bring clarity to how your brand started, because we don't want you to be. You were featured in the Migos Bad and Bougie video, right?
I was.
You was featured in that. You done a lot of stuff online, Instagram, Twitch, all that type of stuff. But where did it start for you? Where did the brand start, and how did you get popping? I guess is what I'm asking.
I guess I just started on Instagram. I'm from Kentucky. I moved to Atlanta like my junior year of high school, and then like my first music video was the Migos video. And then I just kind of like started growing my Instagram following. I dated this guy who was an artist, and he gave me one of his songs to get on, and I got on the song.
She slid that in there slick. Like, I dated this artist, formerly known as the artist, and now go ahead.
So here's my question, like, not to cut you off or whatever. Okay. We're going to get into the music, and we're going to get into, like, all of the shit that, like, all of the amazing shit that you have going on, but... My question, woman, like, to woman, like, real nigga shit is like, bro, what the fuck do you be doing to these niggas, bro? Because it's like all of a sudden they'll, like, go on a rant about everything, and then the next week they'll be, like, begging to come back and, like, crying in the car. So,
I'm glad you see that.
What is it that makes that chemistry, like, so explosive and so volatile that, like, everybody is just, like, oh my God, and then the next week they're like, I'm sorry, like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I think, for one, of course, everybody says this about themselves, but I think I know I'm, like, a good girl to these guys that I deal with, like, so I'm nothing but good to them, but yeah, of course I get crazy, like, if a nigga cheats or, like, does whatever, you know, so I talk crazy.
That you don't agree with?
Of course, so, you know, I'll leave. I'm comfortable with leaving, and then they'll beg back, I guess, and then, you know. It's just that back and forth thing.
Okay. I had to get that out because I was like, I was wondering about that. So now we're good. What we doing, Scream?
So it started with you online, social media, videos or whatever. And then where did music come in? Like, at what point did you start doing music?
Like, I started off DJing.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I tried. Okay. I
was
DJ'd
that
at like 8
so you were DJ, that was your DJ name too?
I was DJ Rubiana.
Rubiana, okay.
Yes.
All right.
I tried that for a little bit, did not work out, and my nigga was embarrassed of me doing it. So I left it alone, and then I just started doing music, and it started off kind of like people, of course, clowned me and joked because it was pretty bad.
What was bad?
My music, my first like few songs. But granted, my third song got me signed and like really blew me up. So like I'm very new, pretty new. Now not so new, but then I was pretty new.
What you do? What you change up to make the third song?
I re-recorded it probably like 30 times. And like really tried because I put a snippet of it on Instagram and it went crazy. So I kept going and re-recorded it, and it got me low key to where I'm at. It's still my biggest song.
And then you also, for some time you went to school here in Atlanta too, right?
Yeah, I went to Georgia State.
Okay, yeah, I saw that somewhere. Yeah.
And that's like really where I first started recording, like at Piedmont South or Piedmont North in the dorms.
Right.
My homie had a little studio in his closet, and that's where I started playing around.
Do you still talk to him? Okay. Well, thanks, homie, for
I appreciate you, homie, though. It was my friend's friend, so.
Right.
Another thing you talked about on your social media, I think you made it clear one day that you never had any like surgery or work, and then you were also kind of like just talking about, not in a bad way, but women with BBLs maybe getting them too young before their body can develop or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely become a trend, like especially on TikTok and stuff. Like girls, there's nothing wrong with surgery at all. Like do whatever you want to do with your body, but especially for young girls, I feel like it's become like a trend to get titties, lips, and like, you know, and that shit just can get excessive. And there's nothing wrong with that.
How young you think is too young?
Who am I to judge? But I would say, I don't know, like before 21, I think is kind of crazy. Low-key.
She dead on though. Like your body hasn't fully developed as a woman at 18 or 19 or 20.
Develop until
like 25, 26.
Yeah,
mid
20s.
20s.
25, 26,
Yeah.
and
You know what I
especially
mean?
like after you've had a kid.
Right.
So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So all I was trying to say is...
You're making it clear that you haven't had any work.
No, well, yeah,
but...
just because people always say that I did, and I'm flattered that they even think I did. But just to like girls, and I Photoshop my pictures. I tell people that too. So maybe that might throw people off sometimes. But almost all girls Photoshop their pictures to an extent. So, but...
Do you Photoshop your pictures, Jay?
I don't even know how. I don't even know where to start.
Right.
Do you want to hit that?
No, I'm cool.
Are you
no,
sure?
I had a bad experience yesterday with an edible, and I'm just recovering. Like,
I feel you.
Oh God,
fuck that shit. Okay.
So you're not knocking nobody who gets to work. You're just saying that maybe you should let your body just develop.
Yes, absolutely.
For sure. How do you manage to keep level or have a level playing field? Because I have to be honest, you're always social media, like people are always saying something about you to you. Sometimes you're firing back, you're doing IG lives, like just kind of like a bunch of controversy. But how do you stay focused on your brand and your music and kind of try to stay out the bullshit?
So most of those things that happened, like that you're saying, was while I was younger. And I'm still considerably, I think, young. And you know, like, I'm a regular person. Like, people act out of emotion and will like want to defend themselves. Yeah. Now I'm older and I know like my influence, and I don't even want to like make the issue bigger. So I just dead that shit, and I don't really respond back to that shit as much.
You think a lot of this shit necessary though?
Like what?
Like responding just anything that people do to go viral and shit. Sometimes that shit necessary, right?
Sometimes it's necessary, but sometimes it's very unnecessary. And like, does this person deserve this attention and this like
facts?
Like,
facts.
No.
Facts.
And a lot of times people just want you to respond back, like, you know what I mean? So.
And your response makes them even bigger than they've ever been in life, and it's not worth it because at the end you lose like both ways.
And you just look bothered.
Right.
So I'm trying to ignore stuff.
So you just ignore it now. You still see it, but you just ignore it.
Definitely still see it.
Right.
So like growing up in Lexington and coming from Kentucky, have you ever been to the Derby?
I have.
How is it in real life?
It's cool. Like, it's very pretty. Everybody's in like light pastel-y colors with the hats and the fancy dresses. It's definitely mostly white people, but it's cool. It's something different.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw the Queen of England there one time.
You said the Queen of England?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's big.
Which is kind of cool. A queen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You got a tour coming up. You about to be a part of a tour?
I'm doing Summer Walker's tour with her.
Okay. So
yeah. It's been really lit. Huge. We just did Houston and it was super crazy.
How are Ruby Rose like shows? Like, I think I seen one on Rolling Loud or something like that, but you bring out like dancers and everything. Like, you got a whole...
Typically, I do bring out like my dancers and have a DJ, but for this last show, it was just like a recording and I went out by myself. And this was like the first time it was like a female audience. Like, I went on tour with Rod Wave last year, and I always say this, it was a humbling experience because like it was mostly like niggas and they were not fucking with me at all. But now I just did this show with Summer Walker fans who are like mostly girls, and they knew my shit and like dead ass.
How did that feel?
It was so
you were
crazy.
Performing and they just looking at you like...
Yes.
Oh,
it makes you feel so
They didn't
retarded.
boo you though.
Huh?
They didn't boo you.
They didn't boo me, of course not, but you know, it's
the
not
energy was like kind of
not
off.
there. Like, you know how people recorded Coil Ray that one time?
Yeah.
It really be like that for artists. Like, a lot of artists, it just be like that.
Yeah.
But it's the growing process, and, you know, soon it'll be turned.
Most definitely. You got a video, and shouts to your team and your label. They play your video every 5 minutes.
Really?
Like, me and my wife were on the couch, and like, they keep playing this video. So
Oh.
they are definitely pushing you.
Good.
But it's called I Like. So let's bring some clarification to what Ruby Rose likes. What do you like? Like, I guess when it comes to dating and men and everything, like, What is your type, or what do you like?
Okay.
Say it for the world to know.
I want to clarify. What I said I like in the song is just for fun purposes.
That's entertainment.
Obviously. Because people mistake my music and think I be trying to finesse niggas, like, and do crazy shit, but I really don't do that shit. Obviously, it's for the music.
So you not living what you rapping?
A little bit is exaggerated. A lot is exaggerated.
It's exaggerated. Okay,
Yes.
you living a little bit.
Yes. Actually, the title of my... I'm about to put out an EP. It's called The Suburban Hood Bitch. And it's because, like, the video I like, you see it like I'm a good girl, and then I'm, like, kind of crazy and turn like a hood bitch. Like, people always say that I'm... Like, how am I a hood bitch? Because, like, I'm from Kentucky. My mom's a dentist and my dad's a lawyer. Like, I came from a really pretty good background.
Right.
But, like, there's two sides of me. Like, you know, like, I just be turned. And the video I like, I actually directed myself. And it's just showing the two different sides of me. But what do I really like when in a man in real life is loyalty.
Okay.
Being loving and kind and, like, supportive and just, you know, somebody consistent. So those are the things that I like.
That ain't all. That can't be all. Like that can't be all of it.
And
like,
of course, there's some other things I like. Them. Okay.
Big facts.
My preferences are chocolate, tall, preferably more money than me.
Preferably.
What
if they don't?
If they don't, we can work it out.
Okay.
We can work it
But
out.
it has to be somewhere in the immediate vicinity.
I would
somewhere
hope
close.
because, like, I don't like. I will help, of course, but, like, I don't want to be the man in the relationship. Yeah, no. But I will. I see Nicki Minaj is happy. I will definitely. I would do that.
What that mean? What?
She just. We're assuming that Nicki probably makes more than
I
her
don't know
man.
what Budden got going on though.
I don't.
I don't know what dude got.
I don't know what.
That's
Honestly,
generous.
it could be. I don't know. But I feel you. So, right. Would you? So moving forward, do you think you are looking? You think you're going to be open to?
Get it?
What?
Never mind.
You gonna be open to dating within the industry again, or you think you might be done with that?
I should probably be done with that, but it's like I have in common what other niggas have in common.
Got you. You're an artist. They're artists.
So you're just basically never gonna say never.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say never. You never know.
You might be bored with a 9-to-5 man. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Not necessarily that. It's not bored. It's just
Not fulfilled.
There ain't nothing in common. Y'all ain't got nothing in common.
And he probably won't understand your lifestyle and your hours and like all that kind of shit. Like,
Yeah. Definitely.
All
Mhm.
right. Ruby Rose in the building. We gonna pick your brain. We gonna get in your brain. It's early. You need a shot
That's that
I'm
weed.
or two?
That weed
It's the
gotta
weed.
turn down.
Am I turned down?
Yeah.
I'm talking back to you. I'm telling you things. You just laughed
Big
at what I
fact.
said.
This is
I'm
big
listening.
facts, though.
I'm listening right now.
We just want the facts. We just want the facts. Okay, so you're not you. At least you kept it real. You probably will date within the industry again.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't say maybe I'll date a. I don't know. If you said, "Will you ever date a doctor?" I would say maybe. I don't know. Like,
but the door isn't completely
the door
closed.
isn't closed, but rappers definitely aren't the funnest to date. I would
Why
definitely.
you say that?
It's a lot to handle, but it's a lot to handle dating me too. Like, I post myself twerking. I have an OnlyFans. Like, that makes some niggas insecure, I'm sure. But
on your OnlyFans though,
Now,
if
if
I'm
you
not
getting some of that money?
Hmm?
Now, if you getting some of that money?
yeah,
bro.
it's funding my life. So I'm obviously never gonna stop unless something else comes, unless he's gonna, do more than what the OnlyFans is doing, or
That's real.
there's something else in my life. But only certain niggas understand that. Like, I put up as a joke, I really don't give a fuck because I'm not gonna date the average nigga anyways. I posted, would you date a girl with the OnlyFans? And the majority of the comments said,
What is that?
no, of course not.
Yeah, no.
A lot of niggas are gonna say no.
Your OnlyFans didn't even start, but your OnlyFans started. What was you doing first on OnlyFans? Because
You don't do
everybody was saying
anything, like,
you weren't doing
sexual on
nothing.
your OnlyFans,
You were just
right?
What
like,
else you got? What you got it for? That's what that shit for.
I don't post my nipples. I don't post my vagina. I don't post my butt hole. But I post me in underwear. I post me twerking. I post, like, private content.
Yeah, but
like,
it's not like you're not.
It's not
It's
X-rated.
not like a
Like
mini
Suki.
Pornhub or
Yeah, it's
nothing.
not X-rated.
No,
Suki turned
it's just like, no, I don't have sex. I don't touch myself. But, you know, I do other things that are explicit probably.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's what's making the money.
hmm I've made over $1 million on OnlyFans.
You made over $1 million on OnlyFans.
I'll be recording right now. That shit get money.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same shit as posting a sexy picture to me.
Yeah, I was on Instagram twerking for free, and then I realized my ex actually told me to do it because I was like scared to do it. My ex told me to do it, and I swear to God, that shit changed my life. It's lit. And it's opened so many other doors and opportunities for me.
And do you think it helps your music as well? Like, just pushes your music?
Definitely to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
So you think women look down on the girl for having an OnlyFans, but be posting the same type of pictures on their Instagram?
That's facts. If
That's
you gonna do
crazy.
it, get paid to do it. I ain't mad at that. Whatever you do, you should consider getting paid to do it. You
I
might
tell
want to do
all
it for the
girls to
love,
do it.
but
Anybody, everybody. You have boobs, you have a butt, you have pretty feet. Anything, niggas are fucking weirdos. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, my homegirl got a foot page, and she makes a lot of money.
Yeah,
like
bro.
just showing her feet, like doing shit with her toes and shit, like
Curling your toes.
yeah. There's people out there that like that.
what's the shit on OnlyFans or maybe your DMs that probably is the all time just creeped you out type shit that came from a guy?
I don't know, but I try to keep my messages, private.
Okay.
But yeah, follow me on OnlyFans. Subscribe.
Don't follow me on Instagram. Follow me on OnlyFans. Who are some of your influences? Musically and maybe culturally.
Okay, I love, of course, Nicki Minaj. I love Doja Cat, Cardi B, Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, Lynn Scott. Yeah.
Lynn.
L.A. Reid, a lot of people.
Are you still signed to Hitco?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What could we look forward to throughout 2022? So you got, what's the name of the project again? Suburban
Hood
Bitch.
When is that dropping?
Sometime next month in April.
Okay, and then we got the Summer Walker tour. Like, what else? Paint the picture of the 2022 for us.
Yeah, I have that. I'm doing the Strength of a Woman shit with Mary J. Blige. And I'm probably gonna be doing my own little tour in America.
I know you're like the queen of Rolling Louds. So are you doing any more Rolling Louds?
Yeah, I'm not doing the one in Miami, but I'm doing all the other ones.
Okay.
So that just videos, music, features, all that, everything. Some tours, clothes, OnlyFans, everything.
You got
what city blew your mind? Like when you went in their city and they really knew your shit.
Probably San Diego. They were lit.
San Diego, San Diego out of everywhere, like internationally too. Like, have you been overseas? Like, San Diego was it?
Yeah, I haven't been. I mean, I've traveled out of seas, but I've never done shows.
Okay, gotcha.
But I am actually going to London to do some shows.
Okay, cool.
And I know you said you previously said that you aspire to be like Madonna. So, in what aspects of Madonna do you aspire to be? Like, what makes you wanna?
She's a global icon, like everywhere known, like just icon, super, like superstar. I want to be like that.
If you weren't like a cultural influencer and a rapper, what you think you'd be doing?
Being a mother.
Being a mother? I'm talking about like professionally. Like,
I was gonna go to law school.
Okay, yeah.
And what division of law were you gonna practice?
I wanted to do entertainment.
Okay.
When you said fuck that law school shit?
Fuck that law school shit.
When?
2020, like during the pandemic, I stopped going to school.
Just cold turkey?
Cold turkey.
You just woke up one day and said, this ain't for me. I'm gonna figure it out otherwise.
Well, I was already signed at that time.
Oh, okay. So that
but really, it was after the OnlyFans shit. I was just like,
Yeah, I can't do this one. This trap.
This lawyer
doing,
money.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was already lawyer money coming in.
Literally.
Yeah. And you are. I'm gonna get it wrong. You're. Are you Eritrean? Okay.
Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm African. That's horrible.
What part of Africa?
Ghana, West Africa. But
hello, my brother.
there you go. So what kind of like I guess cultural values do you carry from that? Like that being in your household? Like what kind of cultural values have you got from being Eritrean?
Cultural values.
And can you cook?
Like, yeah, I was about to say like probably the food and just being like, I don't know. A lot of African and Asian, everybody really is the, I guess, like nurturing type, like feeding people and like doing stuff like that and just taking care of the house and I don't know. My grandma's in town from Africa right now though.
You spoke about loyalty earlier. Is that something you like live by on your end too? Like some women will sit in Big Facts and admit it like, yo, I've cheated in the past and this, that, and the third, but some women are like big on loyalty. What is loyalty to you?
Loyalty is everything. Like you doing what you would want, like the golden rule, like doing to others what you would want done to you. Like I don't do stuff that I wouldn't want people to do to me. So friends, niggas, family, like everybody.
And then go ahead. I know you lived in Switzerland for a little time.
Yeah.
Is it really like as beautiful over there as it looks?
Hell yeah. It's like there's just different parts, like the city and the mountains, like the Swiss Alps, everything. It's beautiful, the food, people. It's like Toronto, like very mixed, like all different types of people.
That's dope.
You have any regrets? Just like life regrets in the industry?
No regrets, only lessons. Everything's a lesson.
Okay.
So
there's nothing.
That's a great way to look at life.
Nothing you would take back because it created a lesson for you.
Nope. Everything's a lesson. I don't want to think like that.
Mm-hmm. Ruby Rose.
So what do you like to So what do you like when you're not being Ruby Rose, when you're not being a rapper or an influencer or an OnlyFans mogul, and you strip all of that away? What is it that you like to do in your spare time, and what do you like do to enjoy yourself, like away from the limelight?
I like to be with my friends. I like to smoke weed, eat good food. Like I'm a very big foodie. Love to go to restaurants and cook things, travel. If I had a nigga, I would like to be with my nigga and have sex all day. But I don't, so I be with my friends. Okay. And exercise, being outside is cool too.
Okay.
Have you ever had days with like musically or doing music you just wanted to quit? Like, are there tough days?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What keeps you going?
I just know tomorrow will be better. There's always gonna be a better day.
What type of shit make you want to quit?
Like recording sometimes. Like while I'm recording, if it takes me a million times to get something and I have like a bad studio night or a bad performance and like the crowd is really dry and I see mean comments, it'd be a lot of stuff, you know? But everybody has tough shit going on in their life and everything's good. I'm in a blessed position, you know? So yeah, keep shit going.
We recently saw online too, like a lot of women have been kind of venting a little more about the struggles in the industry. Like, you know, I guess people taking them seriously, you know, that whole situation. So is that something that you go through as well? Like you have a hard time for artists and producers and everybody to take you seriously as a female?
Well, the artists and producers don't say that shit to me directly, of course. But like, I'm sure people don't take me serious because of, I don't know, I read comments and stuff. But also I know it's how I present myself on the internet. But I'm trying to find like a happy medium because it's just like, you know, I'm tied to doing this OnlyFans shit because...
So you think that's the main reason they don't take you serious is the OnlyFans?
Not the OnlyFans necessarily, but just how I post on the internet. Like I post pretty provocative things. So, you know.
But a lot of female rappers post provocative. Megan Thee Stallion is...
But it's like different when you're like, you have that status, you know, like you're stamped as like
I
a
see what you're
rapper.
saying.
Oh, okay. So, right. As an up and coming female artist, you
Yeah.
feel like you're not taken serious.
So
And
they
being
trying to lean towards all your other shit, and not your music.
Yeah,
basically.
for sure. But
Because you weren't initially like a rapper first.
Yeah.
That's not like how you came out. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
got you. Some plaques on the way. You'll fix that.
plaques on the way.
How do you
shirts
how
on
do
the
you
way.
command your respect though? Like if you have an incident or something like that, like are you like the feisty, get the cursing type person, or are you like
No,
just
no,
blow
no,
it
no.
off, or
I am pretty chill, but I'd rather just like put out my music and let like my shit show for itself. Like last year, I made the XXL list, and like I did get to go on Raw Waves tour. Like a lot of that's performing in thousands. Like my first tour was performing in front of thousands of people, so that's like pretty nice things.
Commendable.
Exactly, commendable things happening.
what's a win for you though? Like what's success for you in the music industry? Like so some people it's just a little money, some people it's just a plaque, some people it's longevity. Like what's a win where you can wake up and look in the mirror and like I won in this shit. It was worth it. Because you already got the OnlyFans win. Because OnlyFans is pretty much strictly for the money. So, but what's a win in music?
Probably, I don't know, just like sold out shows, everybody knowing the words, or plaques, or being on the Billboard charts, or Grammy, things of that
So the
sort.
accolades.
Yeah.
Not so much worry about the money, just.
Yeah, the money's coming regardless.
Absolutely.
So I know you were just saying, like one of your things that you like to do is like hanging out with your friends or whatever. So when it comes to friends, because I know like me personally myself, I don't have like a lot of female friends because I just don't like to deal with the bullshit that like comes with females or whatever.
For
So
sure.
with your friends, like, do you have like a lot of female friends? And if you do, have you ever had a situation where like you've had to deal with like jealousy or backstabbing or anything like that? And how did you deal with it but prevent it from like throwing you off the rest of your shit type shit?
I have like the same group of like 6 girls in Atlanta that I like went to high school and college with that are still like my best friends. Like they come see me in LA. Like when I'm in LA, I really don't be with anybody except the people I work with.
Okay.
So I'm definitely super big on friends because like they're like low-key closer than family almost because, you know.
They're with you a majority of the time.
Yeah, more of the time. So yeah. And definitely had some backstabbing incidents, but that's why I keep my circle tight with my loyal bitches that, you know, are real, true friends.
Do you see yourself as you become more successful having to part ways with some of your day ones and your friends because of jealousy, entitlement, and the stuff that people deal with as they approach more stardom?
Luckily, I've chosen or had people come into my life who are good people. It's only been like 2-3 people I've had to like. So in the grand scheme of things, I think I've kept more relationships than lost. But yeah, there's been like 2 or 3 fake bitches in the circle that had to get kicked out.
We saw you address a couple of them in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still Instagram Live?
I don't.
You don't? You stop? Do you
Stop.
feel like
I mean, sometimes I do, but on some chill shit.
On
like
some chill
just
shit.
showing what I'm doing, but I don't go on live to call out a bitch.
Right. Do you feel like that's the wrong thing to do?
Absolutely. That shit is lame as fuck, like gay as fuck. And looking back at it, I cringe watching myself in the videos. Like, bitch, what the fuck was wrong with you? But it was out of emotion. I've grown up.
Yeah.
It's funny, kind of, not really.
It's the wrong therapy. I mean, I think that a lot of people, it's so easy to just click that live and let that
I
be
wish
your
I
therapy.
had people around me to tell me, Ruby, put your fucking phone down. But no, my friends were like, do it.
They rib you up.
Right.
But it's
Ride or dies, yeah.
You live and you learn.
Live and you learn.
You live and you learn. So the state that you're in now is that you don't have any beef with anyone.
No beef.
Positive vibes.
No
Are you
odds.
current? What is your relationship status? They're not gonna let you leave without asking that. That's what social media wanted to know.
Living. Single.
Single.
In focus.
Single and focused.
Single, not ready to mingle.
Not ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Not ready to mingle.
Not ready to mingle.
You might miss the doctor.
Yes.
Nah, I'm trying to stay focused.
Stay focused.
I mean, that's a nigga in the cut. You know how that is. Single, not ready to mingle. I'm single, but I ain't trying to make you feel no kind of way, bro.
Right.
No.
If you could do it all over again.
That's the not ready to mingle part.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You see what I said?
If you could do it all over again, would you trade it all in for a private life and a different path, or are you happy at heart and happy emotionally?
No, I'm happy.
You happy?
I want this like since I was little, so it's crazy. Like this shit is actually happening right now. Like even this, doing interviews, like y'all care enough to want to know what's going on in my life. It's cool as fuck.
You're an interesting person.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So did this shit kind of just, I know we talked about like how you started and all of that, but for you, did it kind of just happen out of the blue, or like have you been manifesting this like since you were a little girl type shit?
Kind of like both, like, and yeah, both. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, like my mom used to tell me and my sisters, like as little girls, this is lame as fuck, but she used to say like, y'all are gonna be on the covers of magazines and like just watching movies and like hearing music, watching music videos, being on Instagram and just doing all that, you know. It just makes you want all that, and now, you know, I'm doing shows and doing all of it too.
Yeah.
If you was able to give some tips to women on how to keep your man happy and how to keep your man, what's some of the things you would say? Like maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 things. Like you should be doing this to keep your man happy.
Giving them your like attention and like, you know, complimenting, making them feel good and wanted and making them feel loved. Fucking and sucking the shit.
Put a bookmark there. So even if go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
So I said being loving and like complimenting and like being attentive, fucking and giving them the physical, the fucking and sucking, the best, like the craziest, whatever. Loving.
Yeah, you gotta keep that spark.
Gotta keep that spark, keep it interesting. Being like not crazy and like blowing up their phone. I'm working on that one.
Come with it.
That don't be crazy. And then the 4th one, I don't know, just being there and like, I don't know. I think actually guys like girls who have their own shit going on. I know, like
for sure.
No nigga wants just like a girl who's just like, I don't know. Some dudes want a girl that's just up under them all the time, relying on them for everything.
But I think like when a girl has her own shit going on, that kind of cuts down on the craziness because you don't have as much time to focus on everything that this nigga's doing because you got to worry about your own shit.
Exactly. So yeah.
So basically, you're saying be his peace.
Be his motherfucking peace.
Be his peace. What if? So you're saying like compliment and push and everything.
But I don't think a girl is only doing those things if the nigga is reciprocating and it's like the energy is matched. Don't go out your way. I'm not going out my way for no nigga, nowhere, no how. You know?
What's the deal breaker in a relationship? What do you think of some of the deal breakers?
Disloyalty.
Yep.
And lying.
Yeah.
So does disloyalty and lying encompass cheating or no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Any type of lying, like even if it's a bullshit lie?
Like a bullshit lie, obviously I don't care about. But you putting your genitals near another woman is absolutely crossing the line.
That's cheating. Right. Okay, so you don't tolerate cheating. Oh.
So let me ask you this. In your opinion, is oral sex cheating?
Absolutely. A kiss, a grabbing your butt, touching your butt, holding
any
somebody's
type of physical
hand.
contact.
Yeah, what you wouldn't want me to do with my nigga, with a nigga, like, it's the golden rule. What you
I would expect you not to do that with a bitch.
Yeah, of course. What the heck?
Are you a forgiving person? Are you one of those people that can forgive if something happens?
Of course, I'm very forgiving, but we just won't ever be together again. Because there's another man who will meet my standards and meet what I want. And I hate how girls always be like, all niggas cheat. Y'all's niggas cheat. Because mine, and if you, it's what you tolerate, like, and I'm not tolerating that. You know?
But when you say that you forgive, but you guys just won't ever be together
cool.
again.
Like if I fuck,
you forgive for you to let it go off of you, and then it is what it is. So you don't think about that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chucking up the deuce.
Chugging up the deuce. Fuck that nigga.
That's it. Yeah. What kind of exposure along your journey have you had? You say you come from the suburbs. What kind of exposure have you had to the streets of the hood? Like, how did you get there?
Okay, so I lived in Gwinnett when I first moved to Atlanta. And there was a little gang over there. There's a little gang there. They called gang? I wasn't in the gang, but I would just be around gang members, alleged gang members, and they would call.
No, shit,
I shouldn't talk about it out loud, but and I'm just.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's just so funny. Okay, I'm high. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is the perfect place to be comfortable and be high.
No, but I just have been. I'm not actually a gang member. I know that's kind of like a joke on the internet.
Affiliated.
I was, I guess, not
affiliated.
I was around gang members, and I just like throwing the gang signs up because it's cute. I love the color red. I'm in no way a gang member, though.
Ruby, you know that get your ass shot.
I know, so that's why I've chilled out.
Term,
yeah,
that's my real name.
You know that's a blood term.
I know, yeah, but that's really my name. So I've loved the color red since I was a kid, like. And it's my real name is Ruby Rose. I have a last name, but my first name is Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose and the last name, okay.
Yeah, so, but, and then I moved to Atlanta, and I started being around, like, Bloods.
So when you were intrigued by it?
Yes,
the culture?
It's
cool.
Sure.
It's cool. It's cool.
I know, like, what be going on isn't cool, but, like, the colorful clothing and the hand signs and just being cool with the music.
The culture.
That
the
stuff,
unity.
yeah, like, that stuff is cool.
So if
to
you
me,
think that
I
shit,
hadn't seen that before, so.
If you think that shit cool and you hanging out with them somewhere and shit hit the fan, what Ruby gonna do? You gonna run or you down?
What do you think?
I'm asking.
I don't know.
You might have hands.
I hope I don't ever be in that situation to, no.
You got hands?
To fight?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I would definitely defend myself, but I luckily have people around me to protect me that are on payroll, so I don't have to do that type of stuff.
Those on payroll.
So you're big on security?
Definitely now, especially.
Why you say now especially?
Just there be some crazy things going on.
Oh, okay, I got you. Somebody tried to run up on you?
Oh, definitely.
Really? Female?
Females.
Wow.
What happened?
They got took out.
Not by her, by her.
Escorted out.
I ain't mad at
the club.
In the club, before my shows, at parties.
Oh, it happened more than once.
It's been a few times.
Hold on, somebody
what they be
like
doing? What they be saying? Not just fans or some bullshit, or people coming to the club looking for you.
People I know, like
people
over.
You got smoke
pulling up on you.
No, really. I don't know if I should say.
No. What people you got smoke with or had?
It's not
smoke
even
with?
smoke. It's girls that I called out for fucking my boyfriend. Like, granted, my nigga was a hoe. Bitch, you knew I was his girlfriend.
So these are real ops.
I guess ops. It's just girls who know. Like, I've called them off of his phone. Like, why are you fucking my nigga? Like, that was the old, like, 19-year-old me. Right. And bitches ran up 2 years later. Fans out. I don't know what the situation was, but like 2 years later, still having animosity about me asking why you're fucking my boyfriend. But yeah, so just those types of situations.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, yeah, you need security for that type of shit. It could just be spiteful. Some shit. Yeah. So before you slide, what's some things we should know about Ruby Rose, like that would just flabbergast people? Like, I didn't know that about her. Like, it could be square shit, culture shit, street shit. It could be anything. Like, what's some shit?
I don't know.
Like a little known fact about Ruby.
What do you think? Oh, I can speak French. I used to live in Switzerland.
Speak French? Speak some.
Je m'appelle Ruby Rose.
My name is Ruby Rose. I took French too. I know.
Oh, you know French too?
Yeah.
You gotta learn French, man.
And I grew up Mormon. Which is kind of like yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Explain
when did you like kind of get out of that? Because aren't Mormons like really strict about?
Yeah, it was super strict.
Like
my dad cheated on my wife, and that gets you kicked out of the church, like adultery. So my dad is the reason like we all became the religion, and then
He was the reason that you guys all
Wow.
left.
Yeah.
What happened? He did what?
He cheated on my mom.
And got kicked out the church.
Kicked out.
Wow. Mormons.
What is it?
Probably the most strict.
It's a branch of Christianity. It's just like they have their own like Bible.
And they kick you out the church for doing shit like that.
Yeah, Mormons are more strict than like monks and shit.
What is their philosophy on repenting and forgiveness if you make a mistake? Like what's the philosophy? It's over.
Or is there any leeway for mistakes?
Like you going to hell, basically. That's what they saying. Like, no, you going to hell.
If you make one mistake, it's over.
No, like you can repent for your sin, but like you can repent for your sins, of course. But there's like some like pillars of things that are like the unforgivable sins. Like I think obviously suicide is one, and then adultery, and I don't know the other ones. But yeah.
Damn, so a nigga cheat, he going to hell.
It's over with.
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh,
You need to get out of that anyway. You get on up out of that anyway.
No, but honestly, I think cheating should be against the law. Like, I think that should be a crime. Like, you should just leave before you cheat.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate for a minute because cheating is wrong and I, like, would never want to be cheated on and all that kind of shit.
Are you married?
Hell no. Fuck no. I mean, no offense to the married.
Right.
You have a ring on your left finger.
I just never got it sized. I got it as a gift.
Okay, it's cute.
Yeah, thank you. But
I
I think that a lot of times when people cheat, it's not like some premeditated shit. Like it happens kind of like in the heat of the moment type shit. So it's like I don't want to say that I don't think it should be punishable by law, but I know some really good people that have cheated and it was like just a dire
So did you
mistake.
forgive your dad for cheating on your mom?
Yes. Of course.
So you feel like he should have
I
went to
forgive
jail?
my exes for...
You feel like he should have went to jail for that?
Yes.
Wow. Punishable offense.
He should have served some time.
Not probation. Not a cheating ticket. Like go to jail.
I don't know. But that shit is just like, it's crazy. They were together, like, especially when you're together. Like, I be tripping over my relationships. I be with a nigga for a year. My parents were together for 20 years, had 3 kids together. And my dad decided to cheat on my mom. She gave you these beautiful children, cooked for you, cleaned, took care of you. And you want to cheat with a young bitch? That's so fucked up.
He probably been cheating, though.
Well, that's super fucked up.
Just got caught.
Wouldn't you feel super sad if, like, a girl you were being loyal to, taken care of, like, fed, gave her your children, she cheated on you? You found out
Yes, I would.
she, like, you would feel disgusting and so hurt.
But she shouldn't go to jail, though.
Right. You probably,
No, yeah,
you probably
niggas be
dead.
killing their bitches for doing shit like
You
that.
probably be dead.
Yeah. You're right. Nah, damn, but I ain't going toward the Mormon. That's what it is. You got that Mormon.
I'm not Mormon anymore.
You still try to hold on to that. You talking about niggas need to go to jail for cheating?
Well,
It should be a
wait, they don't go to jail. It's just they have to leave the church.
What about a fine?
Listen,
Niggas gonna pay that fine every time.
What about the women who keep letting it happen?
then that's their
Should that be a
situation.
crime too?
No, that's their situation if they want to accept it. But somebody who vocally, it just is fucked up how niggas be lying to bitches.
So what the Mormons say when you were gangbanging?
That was after I left. I was out of the church before I got on Instagram. It's different.
How would you raise your kids? Like what like being who you are, they're gonna know who you are. But how would you raise them? Would you raise
like
them?
Kim Kardashian raises her kids. Like, let them express themselves, have fun, be themselves, and do whatever,
You think keeping people or trying to keep the kids away makes it worse, and they're gonna go
I think that's
anyway.
weird.
Yeah.
You think Kanye wrong for trying to keep his family?
No, he shouldn't. That, like, he wants to be together. I mean, I don't know. They should do whatever they want to do.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead. I'll let you have it.
No, you good.
You saying that if a man wants his family back, that has
Like,
been...
what does it mean, fam? Actually, it's none of my business.
Well, let's not say him.
We're saying
in
like
general.
what going on with Kanye and Kim, like how he at first, well, like a few weeks ago, he was like all on the gram expressing his love. Like, I want my wife, and my family.
Back. Right.
I don't know if he said my wife. He said my family back.
Yeah, family back.
I don't think I should speak on that because that's not my situation. But
would you want your nigga to do that?
I don't.
If you had a whole family,
like express his love, like he just crazy about me. Like this nigga nothing up. With my baby, I want my wife back.
Okay.
Would you? How would you?
Me
look at
personally,
like that?
I would want that. I personally would want my nigga to. I mean, if that's my nigga, I would want my nigga to want me.
So I just want to understand. So you have a man, y'all get married, y'all have a family. You're Ruby Rose.
I don't know about their situation.
No.
I'm just saying about me.
You, and he cheats on you. Now, not the most extreme cheat, but you see him on camera. I don't know, groping abroad or some shit. And he says, "Man, I was drunk. I was fucked up. This, that, and the third." You kick him out the house, right? And he comes back and does everything he can possibly do to get you back. What you're saying is you would look at the family dynamic and probably try to repair it, or
yes, I would definitely repair it in that situation.
In that situation,
for sure, of course.
You're saying now while you're young, you ain't going for that, basically.
Yeah, no. Like when I don't have kids, if I have a kid, you know, it makes you more tied to the nigga. But if I don't have a kid right here.
So it's a short leash. Is it the other way if you fuck up?
I wouldn't expect anybody to be with me. Like it's equal on both sides.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Black women don't cheat though.
Black women don't cheat.
Okay.
That ain't good. What? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. The main cheater clapping. The main cheater of the congregation.
Right.
It's always the cheater clapping.
I'm dead.
I tell you. Ruby, what's something that you want the fans in the world and the Big Facts supporters to know about you before you slide? Some good games, some good motivation, some positive vibes for the people.
Have a positive mind. Your mind is super powerful. Like whatever you think about and like want is what you'll attract.
Yep.
So think positively. Always stay positive. Don't let what people say about you hurt you, even though it kind of does hurt. But just always stay positive. Keep going and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, and I have an EP coming out. So. Buy it.
Can you get other money on OnlyFans? I ain't gonna lie. OnlyFans been hitting Big Facts up, but I don't understand it. Like, what?
You know what y'all could do?
I'll show you the email.
Y'all could have some strippers come in here. Like, you know Adam No Jumper, 22?
Like, shout out to Adam. What up, bro?
Yeah, Adam's lit. You guys could have sexy girls come in here with, like, their shirts off and put it on OnlyFans. Like, for them to watch, like, the blue face thing.
Well, email.
Watch what?
What about that?
Oh, yeah,
nah,
guys,
we're probably not gonna have no
guys.
We're probably not gonna
no guys even coming in here doing no shit with your shirt out.
No Chippendales.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
All right, that's what it is, Ruby Rose. We appreciate you pulling up to Big Facts. www.bigfactspod.com. Salute.